Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Couch Cat video. My name's Alan, and we're going to cover another video in the SimpleMMO tutorial series. Now in this specific video, we are going to cover the Battle tab. So let's get into it. Now, how do you get to the Battle tab, you may ask? That's a great question, and I can show you that. Super simple. You click on the Battle button. Now, as you can see, this is the splash pad or the landing pad for the Battle tab. And in the Battle tab, you have a few things. One, you could generate an enemy, PvE, which stands for player versus environment, or you could find a player, PvP, player versus player. These are your shortcut generator buttons to be able to quickly go through PvE and PvP. Now there are two other parts here in the Battle tab. You have your Battle Arena, which consists of your PvE section of the Battle tab. And then you also have the World Boss section of the Battle tab. Now, we're going to save the World Boss for another video because it is a detailed and in-depth section already, and it deserves its own video. So let's cover the PvE section. And this is how you do it. You click the Battle Arena. Ta-da! This is the Battle Arena. So as you can see, it gives you some initial information when you're on this page. For starters, it shows you which league you're in. I'm in the Titanium League. It shows you the button to generate a new enemy, as well as the button to change the league. And then it covers the league completion, as well as your energy points, which we'll cover in a second. But first, I want to cover the different leagues. So there are 11 total leagues currently in the game, starting from Copper all the way to Nirvana. And now Copper is the first league that everyone joins in. And when you click on it, you'll see the details. So every league has these details associated to them. One is the estimated EXP. So estimated EXP means the amount of EXP you should expect to receive after killing one single enemy or mob. Then you have the EXP modifier, which modifies how much EXP you get. That changes per league, as well as the completion requirement, which means how many mobs do you have to kill before you're able to advance to the next league. And then finally, the enemy cost. And this means each enemy that you generate to kill will cost 1,000 gold, in this case for the Copper League. So real fast, I'm going to bring up a chart that breaks down the estimated EXP, the EXP modifier, the completion requirement, and the enemy cost, as well as the total gold cost to complete each individual leagues. And I will leave this on the screen for a little bit longer, but you will be able to find this in our Discord that we have a link down below, as well as other information that you may need. So let's take this off the screen now so we can continue on with this tutorial. So let's go further into how these leagues actually work. Of course, like I just said, you have the Copper League where everyone starts, and there's a completion requirement. So say you defeat 100 enemies or mobs, and what does that mean? Well, that means one, you get a chest for your rewards filled with goodies, of course, diamonds or whatever it may be, and then you move on to the Bronze League, or you get to choose if you want to move on to the Bronze League. And this is where the enemies will become stronger, but of course, as I've showed with the chart earlier, this is also where you gain more EXP. So how do you actually compete in these leagues? Well, I will show you. So right here, you have the energy, your energy. Energy is what it costs to actually compete in a league or to defeat mobs, right? So every enemy that you want to generate will cost an energy point. So this is how it goes. You click on generate an enemy. It will ask you, are you sure? This is the amount it will cost 1 energy point, as well as the 13,750 gold specific to this league. And you have the option to pull it from your pockets, or you have the option to generate from the gold from the bank, but that includes a 3.5% fee, so I don't recommend doing that. But in this case, I say yes, I want to generate an enemy, and it will choose which enemy to spawn randomly based off of the town that you are located in while you're stepping. Now, I know we haven't covered towns in the SimpleMMO tutorial series yet. That will be the next video coming up. But for right now, just understand that when you're stepping, whichever area you're stepping, it has its own set of mobs, and that will dictate what it pulls from for the enemies. So it'll give you what levels the enemy is. It'll give you the strength modifier, the defense, as well as the HP. And of course, you just click attack. From there, you have 3 options. Attack, which is your regular attack. You have special attack, which is supposed to do more damage, but it costs an energy point. And then you could also use items like food to heal in the middle of the battle. Now, I'm just going to regular attack it because honestly, I don't need to blow energy points on just attacking when these mobs at my current league are pretty easy. So I won, I get EXP, I won't get gold ever from competing in a league. But there is also the potential to get an item. So I'll close this out. So that's how you actually conduct yourself in the battle arena. Now, I do say compete a lot, as you've noticed, for the battle arena, and that's because there are actually leaderboards for each league in the battle arena. So if you scroll down even further, you get daily leaderboards, you get weekly, you get monthly, and you get all time. Your daily, weekly, and monthly are what going to provide the top finishers with diamonds. So daily, you get 1 diamond for the top 3 finishers within the league. So Cheeselord here in Titanium League has killed 137 enemies for the day. Now we could go into the weekly leaderboard, and you'll see that the top 3, again, Cheeselord at the top, he's getting 10 diamonds, second place gets 5, and third place gets 3 diamonds. And finally, let's cover the monthly leaderboards. As you can see here, a little bit different of the top 3, but first place gets 50 diamonds, second place gets 25 diamonds, third place gets 15, fourth place gets 10, and fifth gets 5 diamonds. And Cheeselord needs to catch up to be able to get in the top 5, but he's doing pretty damn good right now, or she, excuse me. Now, I say these leaderboards are for specific leagues, right? So you do not have to progress in leagues if you don't want to. So some people, to be able to earn their diamonds, they will say, like me, I'm at the Titanium League, but decide to change their league to, oh, I don't know, Silver League, and I could join this tier. That's all it takes, right? And then now, there's a new set of leaderboards there. And I might be able to, I might not be able to be as good as those in the Titanium League, but I might be able to step down and be good in this Bronze, Silver, Copper League, whatever it may be, so that I could earn those diamonds, that premium currency, which of course we will also cover that in another video of what those mean and what you get from that. But that is the PvE section of the Battle tab. Again, it's called the Battle Arena, and it is your best place to earn EXP to level up your character outside of stepping in specific towns. So now that we covered the Battle Arena, excuse me, let's move back into the PvP section. So I'll just go back and click on Battle and go back to here. Now PvP, there is a button right here in the Battle tab to be able to conduct PvP. But this isn't the only place to conduct PvP. First, I'll just cover this button, right? So it says find a player. You click on it. You say yes, find me a player, and it'll auto-generate and find a random player within the game, and it'll give you the details. It'll tell you, hey, Chris is level 220, his strength, his defense, as well as his HP. And I can click attack, and it'll take me to a fight. Now, just like the PvP, the PvE in the battle arena, every time you attack a player, it costs 1 energy point. So I just spent another energy point. I'm just going to attack poor Chris at level 220 and kill him. Excuse me. And I could get EXP, I could get gold, and I could potentially get items from PvP. So let's talk about the awards in more detail real fast. And I have it written down because it's a lot of math to this. so bear with me. But there is a 33% chance of getting 5% of the gold in the pocket of the player. There is a 20% chance of getting 9% of the gold in the pocket of the player. There's a 10% chance for getting 12% of the gold in the pocket of the player. And then finally, there is a 37% chance of just not getting any gold whatsoever. Now, I keep saying in the pocket of the player because I want to specify that, right? So, in a battle, if you look at your character, you can see two different things here, right? Gold and the bank. Gold, this is essentially like you have money in your pocket and someone can come up and rob you, right? They shank you and they take a portion of your money if they're lucky. Sometimes they're not lucky and don't get any of your gold. Put your money in your bank, don't have that issue at all. Any money that's in the bank will not be touched from PvP. So that covers the awards section of competing in PvP. Let's move on to the restrictions. Now, there aren't many restrictions, right? But there are some that are important to understand. So let me just go back to the battle tab, tab, so you can see that. So we don't have to show off Chris's profile. Apologies to Chris. If you're out there, you're watching, my apologies for just destroying you like that. But that is SimpleMMO. So yes, getting back into the restrictions, right? First and foremost, when you're trying to attack a player, they cannot be on safe mode. So what is safe mode? Well, essentially that means that that player is saying, hey, I don't want to participate in PvP, so nobody can attack me, and I can't attack anyone else. Okay? So that's safe mode. Now, there's also that the player cannot be less than half health. Right? So you destroy the player, they gain some HP back, some health back. That doesn't mean that you get to just go back and destroy them when they're like 5 health, right? They have to be greater than 50% of their health in order for you to be able to attack them again, because that gives them a rest period, the ability to not be destroyed immediately, unless they decide to heal themselves fully and then, yeah, free game, destroy them again, right? And then finally, there are level restrictions, and just like I said earlier with the restrictions, there aren't many, but here are the following tiers for levels for PvP, right? Players 1 through 4 cannot conduct PvP at all. Players 5 through 29, levels 5 through 29 that is, can only attack each other. Then you have levels 30 through 99 can only attack each other. And then you have levels 100 through 199 can only attack each other. And anything after 200 is free game. You could be level 600,000 and kill a level 205 player, right? That's just how SimpleMMO is. Once you hit level 200, it is free game. Now, there's one caveat to the level tiering for PvP. It's that if a player is inactive for 48 hours or more, and they are in a guild war, and they're not on safe mode, then any player could attack another player that is starting at level 5. And that's so guilds don't have a stack full of inactive players in their guild wars and they're just scot-free protected, right? That's not fair. And we'll cover guild wars in another video because everything deserves its own video. Now, I want to circle back real fast and explain again that, PvP, this PvP button is not the only way to find players to just attack them, right? So there's several ways that this can be done. 1, you have this PvP button here. 2, you could also just pull up the chat and, hey, look, it's twisted. No, I don't like what he's saying. I'm going to go to his profile and I'm going to attack him. Realistically, I'm not going to attack him because he's level 13,000 and that scares me. I'm only level 4,000 something. I'm going to get destroyed, right? But that is another way of finding players. Other ways include the bounty system, which is what will be covered in the town video. Essentially, people put up money as a bounty against targets so that another player could go and kill them for them especially if they're level whatever. So, you know, hey, Twisted pissed me off, or Twisted said something I didn't like, or Twisted just keeps beating down on me, and I can't beat him. Well, I'm going to throw a bounty on him, you know, 500k for Twisted, and some other tough guy is going to come around and smack him around for me and get that 500k. Other ways includes the Guild War system, which we'll cover in the next video, or excuse me, not next video, but in a later video, like I said. And that essentially guilds go against each other and attack in its own ecosystem. And then, yeah, just go into random players, finding random players, and say Satan Sama. No, okay, he changed his name. Okay, that was weird. There he is. Say I just find a player, right? Search through a player. I could click on him and I could tag him from a profile. Just like I showed in the chat of finding players, you could do that as well. So that really covers the battle tab for us. You have your PvE and your PvP. Now, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to leave a comment down below and we will assist you. If you like the video, of course, like it. If you love seeing my face repeatedly on these tutorial series, go ahead, please subscribe. I know, beautiful face right here, right? And all the links will be below for Discord and our webpage and our blogs and our podcasts and whatnot. So appreciate your time. Now you have a good day.